Josh Green here for Tungsten Tales. Delighted to be joined today by Jimmy Van Schie, new tour card holder in the PDC. Jimmy, how you doing, mate?
I'm feeling very good. Happy to get the card, of course, and yeah, I'm very curious how the year's gonna go.
Yeah, what a week last week getting your PDC tour card for the first time.
Yeah,
It pretty much went to plan, didn't it?
yeah. I played very good on the first day of the first stage. Directly qualified for the final stage, and then I played very consistent on the final stage, so that made me win my card.
Had you prepared to be there a little bit longer in that first stage? Obviously, you want to get it out the way on the first day, but you've got to kind of mentally prepare for three very long days of darts.
Um, to be honest, I wanted to get it done as quick as possible because I don't want to get a scenario that I wouldn't get through. So, and I was actually happy with 2 days extra rest because it was a very tough few months for me. So no, I was actually very happy that I got it in the first day.
How different did Q-School feel this year to what it felt like 12 months ago? I know there was a lot of pressure on you last year to go and win it. Did it feel any different this time?
Yeah, I think it felt a lot of different because I'm going in there with a lot more confidence because, of course, I won the WDF World Championship and the World Masters, so I was not that nervous to go into the Q School this year. Last year, I felt a lot of pressure because everybody was expecting me to get a card, and the confidence wasn't really there. But I was playing well, but yeah, well, the last days I didn't know what to do. I felt so nervous and just couldn't hold my nerves and yeah, well, didn't get it. But this year, I've stayed calm, stayed relaxed, stayed focused, stayed prepared. So that made me win my card.
And those first couple of days in the second stage, where you got some wins on the board, you put yourself in a really, really strong position. Did they really help going into that third day where you were able to confirm the card?
Yeah, I think so. I think the games that I've lost, the first day I lost against Damien Mole, I started off like a train, 12 darter, 13 darter, and then after that, his checkouts were just amazing, and I didn't get any chances. He punished me a few times, and then the second day of final stage, I played against Alexander Merckx. I was 5-1 up. I think I made a mistake there to relax a bit too much in that game. I think, oh, I'll get over the line, but he kept on fighting and he beat me. So I was a bit disappointed with myself on that game. But there again, I didn't play poorly, so I knew I had the games to beat those guys. And then on the third day, um, I already had a feeling that my draw was going to be heavy.
Mhm.
And then I looked at the draw. I see Benjamin Protnamer, and then of course you yeah, I always take one game as it comes, but if you look further, the winner of Jeroen van der Velde and Alexander Merckx. I'm like, oh. Come on, Jimmy, you can do this. Just stay focused. Just beat Potnamer first. And then oh my God, that game was so good. A 1-4-7 to break me, to go 5-4 ahead. I just looked at the board. I'm like, are you kidding me? But yeah, stayed focused, throw 12 darter and then a 14 darter to win the game. And then carried on from there.
What was the emotion like when you knew you had got that card, and how did you actually find
Hmm.
out? Did someone come and tell you that you'd won it?
No, before you always are thinking like how many points is enough how and we were like 9 with a good leg saldo was yeah pretty sure okay, but to confirm if you have 10, yeah, that's almost impossible to beat, I think. And I had on that moment I had 11, I think, when I was in that final. So then you're sure. And I didn't actually speak a lot with people when I won that last game to before the final, but I just wanted to win it. But I also felt a little bit relieved as well because I also knew from back in my mind that I already got it. But yeah, that game was a bit, I don't know what to say about that game. It wasn't that good, but well, I tried to win it, but yeah, when I lost it, I didn't panic because I knew I already had it.
Was the final day of Q School a little bit strange for you because you'd already got that card and there were people kind of chasing other people down in those spots?
Yeah. I actually had a lot of questions about that. So is it strange? Is it weird because you already got it? For me, I just want to make a statement. I want to make sure I play consistent every time I play. and my goal was to win that day as well. So I tried my best, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. But yeah, well, when I lost, just wanted to go home and celebrate.
So you go forward now, 2 years on the PDC. This is sort of first step of your dream achieved. What in
Yes,
a dream world does this next 2 years look like for you?
in a gym world. Well, get my goals. I always put small goals for myself. For example, I wanna play Euro Tour tournament. I've played some qualifiers for that, but that was before the rules changed. I lost twice to qualify, and now I have a lot of more opportunities. So I want to qualify myself for Euro Tour tournament, win a lot of rounds on the Pro Tours, and then hopefully the World Championships at the end of the year.
Is your life going to change at all because of this? Because I know you've been sort of professional, or you've had all your focus on darts for quite a while now. Does being on the PDC tour change anything for you?
Um, I think I have a lot more time now because I was doing, of course, everything like the Challenge Tour, WDF, Modus, local tournaments, everything, and now it's only PDC. So I think I have a bit more time, but I will make sure I stay. I keep playing the local tournaments and the local leagues, and I want to be as consistent as I can.
Is that going to be a bit strange for you that you that you can't go and play on things like Modus where you've played for a number of years now? There's going to be no WDF for you. It's going to be quite a change, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. But on the WDF, I think I completed it because, yeah, okay, well, I didn't win the Dutch Open, but I won the World Masters and the WDF World Championship. The Modus, I almost completed it because I won a special week. I won multiple normal weeks, and I lost in the final of Champions Week twice. So yeah, that's a pity, but yeah, PDC Tour card is for me now the best thing that could happen to me.
The WDF was a big part of your career, especially over the last couple of years. Just reflect on that time, I guess, in your career and the
Yeah.
progression that you've made over the last couple of years to now become a WDF World Champion.
Before I was only playing Challenge Tour, and then my manager from Oranje Bar he said to me, "Jimmy, do you want to join me on the tour of the WDF?" I first said like, is that handy? Well, let's give it a try. And then he said because if you're gonna win tournaments, it gives you a lot of a lot of more confidence and stage experience. So I went to the Romania Open and I won it for the first time, the first WDF tournament in a while. And then I don't know, I felt so nervous on that stage again. I felt the hunger again to do it more. And yeah, I was actually very proud of myself that I directly won it. And then yeah, that was like the key for the to win the other tournaments.
And I guess it shows the sort of pathway works. You were a WDF champion, has got your card. Shane McGurk, who was the champion the year before, has now got his card. The WDF still has an important part to play in a lot of darts players' careers.
Yes, I completely agree with that. There are so many tournaments. Yeah, so many tournaments, so many good players as well who participate on those tournaments. Because if somebody loses their card, most of the players will go back to the WDF and yeah, play there because they love the darts and it's also good for the progression again. So yeah, I agree with you with that.
Now we know you're a really confident guy. You've always been like that when I've met you at the WDF. How much are you going to be able to take that forward and use that in the PDC? Because you're going to be playing players that have got probably more experience than you, have played at maybe a slightly higher level than yourself, but you've got that in your back pocket, that confidence. Is that going to really help you in those big games?
I think so. I think also it also helped me that I already played a few games on the Pro Tour, and I've also won a few games already on the Pro Tour, also against big names. So for me, I play better when I get pushed, and I know I'm gonna get pushed on the Pro Tour. So I hope that yeah that will help me progress my game even more.
Are there any names that you haven't played yet that you really, really want to play, you really wouldn't want to go at?
Yeah, it's always nice to play against the world champion, of course.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Go for that again.
Oh, was calling me. Sorry.
That's all right.
But of course, I would love to play against Luke, of course, Luke Littler, or Luke Humphreys, or one of the other big names, Michael van Gerwen, for example. I haven't played against them yet, so that will be fun.
I just want to ask you about Michael van Gerwen because there's been a sort of a big change in Dutch darts over the last month or so. Gian Van Veen's the new Dutch number one. Michael van Gerwen's now down to number two. Does it feel back home like there has been a little bit of a changing of the guard with Jan going and reaching that world final?
Um, I think the darts it's got more popular right now. It was already very popular in the Netherlands, but I think the hunger of other players, you also see like they play again, who haven't played before a lot. But now, always, Van Gerwen is still the GOAT in the Netherlands. So I don't know if and Gian is playing very, very good. So, but the respect's always there for Michael van Gerwen.
Cool. And just one more thing before I let you go. You said earlier this week you were playing with Benito van der Pas, former top 16
Yes.
player in the PDC. It's been a long, long while since we've seen Benito throwing darts. Just tell us about how he's doing and whether or not a comeback may be on the cards for him.
Oh well, yeah. Last Tuesday I was at the Orange Bar where I always play my local tournaments, and very high standard there always. And yeah, I come across Benito, and I said, "Oh wow, mate, that's a really long time ago." But yeah, he's doing well. He picked up his darts again. I don't know for how long. I hope for a long time because he's a class guy and a class player as well. He played actually very decent, but I hope the hunger is back in him. So I hope to see more of him.
Yeah, I'm sure we do too. Well, Jimmy, really appreciate the time today. Best of luck with everything going forwards. Lots of tournaments on the horizon, and yeah, we'll catch up soon, mate.
Thank you very much.